Hello and welcome to the Grand Meadows Alternative Dimension Horse Quiz preview. So, I'll explain the shirt in a minute. So we're all sitting here, the glorious spring of 2020. We'll reminisce with our grandchildren of that special time. You get home, you know, is there anything I haven't seen on Netflix or Amazon Prime? So I'm trying to present a brief alternative with the quiz. The English are mad about quizzes. I thought, let's do a horse quiz, but let's do it with a little bit of a twist. One of the things, you know, in this whole lockdown situation we're in is the really challenging fashion decisions that I have to make before leaving the house. So, for example, if I'm really concerned about the environment I'm going to be in, then, you know, this is, I think, a good way to go. You can actually go into an environment where multiple people are sneezing and you can just, you know, pretty much say, bring it on. As a fashion statement, though, I think it leaves something to be desired. We can do the really kind of, you know, blend in with the crowd approach. This does come in a very attractive pink, though, too. You know, not something I lean more towards the blue, but, you know, a good solid choice. Now, right now, this is my go-to mask. I really like the tie-dye. I've noticed on 3 or 4 occasions when I've been walking around in it, women have been casting lingering glances at my mask. So, you know, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Now, if you want to do something perhaps with a little bit more pizzazz or even edgy, you know, I'm thinking of Tiger King, you know, a Tiger King motif. You know, I think this is the kind of thing that's going to, you know, get people talking. So, whilst I agonise over these decisions every day, let's get back to the quiz. So every week we're going to have a quiz, 20 questions. In the intermission, we will have something pretty cool. So on your screens right now, you will see a barge, which is Grand Meadows office in Europe, new office in Europe, which we acquired actually at the end of January of this year, and I am supposed to be on it right now. Here's some nice shots, you know, one of the salons, the kitchen, dining room, the library, sleeps 9 people. Shot of it going along the canal, people sitting on the top. That's not me on the left because he has hair. Another nice shot off the bow, beautiful shot in the fall of the barge rounding a corner. This one is Auxerre, and coming into Auxerre in Burgundy. Next one is coming into Paris. So, you know, just sort of to give you a little bit of a flavour, these are all old commercial barges. My barge was built in 1930. Here's one, you know, a very tight squeeze on a bridge. So the idea was, because I'm obsessed with food and getting into, you know, what the hell's going on with all this stuff, I decided that we'd sort of do a journey on the barge based on different parts of, at this point, France, and we'll carry on if necessary. So every week we'll be somewhere different on the barge, and we're going to drink a bottle of wine from that region, and we're going to eat some cheese from that region. We're going to kind of talk about it a little bit. Now, this wine I got at Trader Joe's. It's a Chablis. Its name is Saint, S-A-I-N-T-E. Well, I'll put it on the screen. But it's a Chablis. It's a white Burgundy, really yummy, and it was like $13.50, I think. And then this is a Délice de Bourgogne. So this is a triple cream cheese, also from Trader Joe's. This was like $6. So I mean, it'll be fun if some of you actually get the bottle of wine and get the cheese. I'm going to try to do things that are reasonably accessible, so that, like normally with a food show, you watch them cook and then you watch them eat it, and they're all going, oh god, that's so good. If only you. Well, this way you can actually. So that'll be good. So for example, when I'm pouring the wine next week. I will talk about the mouth feel. How does it feel in my mouth? Is it fruit? Is there a lot of fruit? Things like this. Whereas when we get into the cheese, I'm going to have the opportunity actually to talk about the bloomy rind on the cheese, and just kind of go through that and see what you all guys think. Certainly nothing to throw on the Barbie though, and that's another part of this, is there will be various accents. The shirt. So I decided that I would wear the ugliest shirt I could find every week. Unfortunately the options are a bit limited. Target and Walmart really. I got this at Target. Oh, and if you do own this shirt, I humbly apologise, but I'm excited about going to Walmart. I think I'm going to get a lot of options for new shirts that I wouldn't be seeing dead in, but on this occasion I'm prepared to do so. And we can have a vote at the end for which was the ugliest shirt. Right, prizes. So every week we are going to give away a 20 to the winning team. You're going to be sending your answers to the email address on the screen, and the first team, and I would suggest you get into teams because the questions are going to be hard. The first team that gets all the answers to us right, or the team with the most answers right, and then we'll announce the winner the next week, and they'll have won a £25 box of Grand Premium Plus. It's about 220 bucks. And if you don't know what Grand Premium Plus is, please go to our YouTube channel and watch episode 17, which is titled The Really, Really Big Fireplace, and that's a video all about Grand Premium Plus. But one of the other reasons why I wanted to show you the barge, other than the fact that what I'm putting up on your screen now is a map of all the waterways of Europe, and for example where we're going to be next week is just sort of southeast of Paris. There's a red line that kind of, if you think about 430 or whatever, and it goes down, and that's going into Burgundy, and at the top of the Canal de Nivernais and the top of the Canal de Bourgogne. So that, and Chablis, where this wine comes from, is just to the right of that. But you can go, and it's remarkably interesting coincidence that all of the rivers and canals seem to go through all the areas where there's really good wine. So for example, if you look in the southwest, Bordeaux, that's the Gironde that goes into the Canal de Midi, which takes you into Provence, or up by the German border where you see Strasbourg, Nancy, that's Alsace-Lorraine, so really good Rieslings. Reims above Paris is where Champagne is. I might be a bit challenged with the price, weekly price on the Champagne. But anyways, so we'll be going over a little bit of cheese and wine from those areas. Now, the grand prize. So unfortunately, I can't tell you when the grand prize is awarded, because it is going to be when airplanes are flying to Europe, kind of sort of normally, because so we're going to have a big final quiz when that's happening. The winner of that quiz will have a flight for two, probably to Paris, depends where the barge is, but wherever the barge is at the time, and 3 nights on the barge with me cooking, which you'll be very happy about. So that's it. Really hope you tune in, hope you share this. We're hoping it's going to be a lot of fun in the midst of what frankly is not so much fun. So when is it going to be? Alright, first quiz coming up on your screen. Wednesday the 13th of May at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, and we hope we'll see you there. Bye.